question why poor people just they poor. They rank out and then they better. Why? Waiting do we know the question? Why make na salon no more the young no they grow? Oh salon. Why we not a question? Why make na no more education no they grow? Oh salon. How the internet slow? Now so we slow anyone then give me say oh. Big development, corruption, first position, clap for us. No basis on occupation. This two can post fans of go there with the big na boduya. Before na kill we slow, na shoot we right on sight. Yeah, maybe then they go better. I say na 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 na. We don't tire. Na 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 na. Let's go try on the best. Yes, I go try for unite this generation. Sabotage, make them misunderstand the intentions. Making away smart, but must ask you the question. One day, mama, why we still live on the same condition? Why then it go be big quest? Make we learn for us.
You know what time it is?
Youth man, wasting time. Youth man, wasting time. If we learn for us questions for things them where they happen now in sweet nation. You name the resources waiting them from benefits this nation. From independence to 50 years of celebration, where they make you man and they think I'm say something for them better. We still lay under British colonization. But man, they still not a question. Should be one of the richest countries in the world, but we still why we not a question? Why poor people just they poor? They rank out and then they better. Why? Waiting do we not a question?
Yes, indeed. Good evening and welcome to another edition of the program Question Time, where they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. This program they come to you every Wednesday from 8 to 9 o'clock. We look at national issues and we ask provoking questions them, and we can get guests them at the studio for answer some of them questions then yeah so. And inside the edition of the program, we look at the public debates about how political parties in power can able build party office quick, but plenty time you see government projects and government building projects them can take 10, 15 or 5 years, and some can even be abandoned. Well, now the country, that don't be one big debate. We don't start for common the public. Plenty they ask why building political party then they able for build and complete them party office them quick one. But government building and big infrastructure projects them left for long and not can complete. Some can delay and some then can abandon them. And we look at fronts Radio Democracy even now, like the EPA building for long, over 8 years. We look at audit building. We look at how long NATCOM building take. Then we look at lots of projects them we done the delay and government buildings them where some even seems like abandoned. And but for instance, the ruling political party now they build a lot of offices. We look at, is it priority, political will, money or accountability? And what in this they tell we about we country governance and development system. As I mentioned, from 2018 to now, the ruling party SLPP don't build political party office na Bont, Kono, Pujaun, renovate Freeton, build na Masheka, build na Moyamba, Kailaun, and build na Falaba. And the opposition APC during the term na governance, they be faced the same criticism. Say, then they build plenty political party office them. One, then start the Pulteney Street office, and we see when they go position, the projects now continue. Build the one at McKinney, where we say itself now being complete. And also we see other projects them, we other political party offices them. We them party are anytime when they're in power, then can build party office and can be faster then government projects them. We dey ask wetin responsible for this. Inside the studio, I want to welcome lawyer Abdul Karim Kamara, in a member of the APC publicity wing. Good evening and welcome to the program, Question Time.
It's a pleasure being here. Good evening, Musa. Good evening, Sierra Leoneans.
And we expect to be joined by Melvin Tijan Mansari, a colleague journalist, and also Imran Silla from the SLPP communication wing. May we bring you this edition of the program, Musa Kamara Naminim. But we'll start with lawyer Abdul Karim Kamara. This is now a topic of discussion for today. We ask why political parties in power can tend for build and complete them political party offices quick one, but government projects them can forestall for 5, 7, 8, 10 years, and some can even be abandoned, like the audit building project na Tower Hill. You look at EPA building Frontier, you look at the Lumley Hospital, and you look at different government projects, whether roads or you talk about energy projects. Them AKK, what do you think, say, from your perspective, now the reason for this?
Firstly, no political party does they take governance and say, when I take governance, they come as part of me developmental trajectory or which I intend for do for the country, and they can continue for build Boku Boku party office. No political party, no they campaign on that. One thing is very clear, that in as much as political party know they campaign on that, the Political Parties Regulation Commission Act, which we call PPRC, equally require political parties to get offices right across the 16 or 17 electoral districts. What is very clear about this is that, as per one from the requirement for make them even incorporate you as a registered political party, you forget offices right across the country. If not across all the 17 electoral districts, but certainly forget 5 offices at the regional provincial headquarter towns. These are fundamental requirements via the act where they regulate this particular question where they ask.
Okay.
But waiting very sensitive way they discuss, we couch we follow discuss now, and that's why is it that when political parties they in governance, then concentrate now in the building of more party office. And they say that's exactly a very, very different approach from the APC. We've been a very serious political party. Who can at this country, who to they concentrate on how for Tom Sierra Leone works here. When I see him in 2007, when I see him in 2008, 9, 10, Almami Petito Kuroma, he win award 3 times consecutively as the best performing minister. At that time, he was the Minister of Works and Infrastructure. What you do, turn Australia automatically to a works yard. Any side way they see with the chair, big road them, massive projects them, connects the country, connects villages, towns, and cities. Once we do that, people are equally be the ask, who's party this? Because 10 chances to 1, the young Peking and who they born till they need for know who that they do this. So, along that line, APC, not to really like a matter of a requirement, will begin to preach the ideology, say this party want to see so we do work so. Now APC. So you see the likes of Dr. Kefa Amarabil, party office Natayama. You see Almami Petito Kuroma Bill party office Nakambia. You see Honorable Minkelu Bar of blessed memory renovate the APC party office na Tonkolili. So these are the things we did, but for we will not be prioritizing like how the SLPP prioritize them today. You see the kind giant and massive edifice them with SLPP the bill was solely not for the interest of this country, but solely for them party. As recent is the one way President just go up on Matru John Bond district in particular. For me, as he say, when the government don't fail, like how the SLPP don't fail so, the only thing they will point at and for make them resort to party politics. And begin to say to the party, then, we will not be in a power. Matrujo not be getting SLPP party office, but now we don't give a party office. So to me, I see that as a strategy for a failed government. Because the truth is, if you want the SLPP manifesto, both the New Direction manifesto and the Big Five changes, there's nowhere where they promise the people of this country, say, then they go build giant houses or masterpiece houses for party offices. No. They didn't campaign on that. But rather, they promised a better Sierra Leone. J.J. Safa and others promised we the bread and butter economy. But now we see, say, the bread and butter don't on Kundubala economy. So what do you expect from a failed government of that nature? You expect them that they have nothing more to sacrifice, they have nothing more to offer or to give to the people of this country, but rather than condescend to basic party politics and say, so, we don't build party office now, we don't, like I name a bond, blah, 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 all started just the build party office.
So you self-agree to that public debates, the political parties in power can tend for build more political party offices than when they even opposition?
Yes, for me, I always say this. But again, the amount of preference where SLPP puts to the construction of political party offices right across the 16 or 17 electoral districts, not also will be APC will be doing. If I will be APC will be doing as the last resort, and in fact, not even like the party they do. These are like just individuals where they say, no, me community. There's really a party office, but myself, na my own chief, don't matter know if APC will make smart bill for them some side. But the level at which SLPP they do now, it's telling you that they want to continue for consolidate the SLPP block. And to the extent that the worst thinking due to them, that for make them left power about the label.
So why political parties need to build political party office when they're in the opposition?
Well, for me, I would say the APC is not like that.
But the APC promised for build them party headquarters on Pulteney Street. Since they go opposition or wanna go opposition 2018, nothing happened with that project, and McKinney still incomplete.
Okay, now there's something we talk Gigi Snow where I want for make a zero on. They say SLPP just don't renovate the headquarter party office. If you see Jimmy Bachelor Sunga office and other places, not so. Now the APC is in opposition. Then I wait and then a power, so then they're able to renovate it. You understand? Go now to Puloko. Wusa would go host with NDC. If any journalist did get reports on Puloko, make it tell you the giant work where they go on right now by Bure Hall. That is when we know the opposition, we know the power. That is one example. For tell you say we're SLPP, not to the same. Now when somebody they say, hey, APC, what's make una be the delay for pay PPRC, find a money, una not get APC no po. Probably at the talker, APC no.
But why?
So I'm telling you now, even when
APC not build, why the APC not build them party office when they be done commission at Pulteney Street?
That's what I'm telling you now. In as much as we don't depend bill with party office at Pulteney Street as I'm talking to you now. Currently going at the headquarters party office now na Bekankoka Street. We're renovating the APC headquarters. In fact, recently, if you watch, we just don't get it's a 50 kVA generator, brand new one. 90 Mabdeso. Who would the opposition? Come on, they go na McKinney, regional headquarters, party office. Currently, the work is ongoing there. Even with the opposition. Come on, Dr. Kefa Amara, the party office will open na Tayama, where they born in 2023. Right now, you don't repair and done. Come on, the Jagaban just don't repair the entire party office na Mashaka. Recently, when I see where Jagaban go open, that party office na Mashaka. So that is telling you, we APC, no, we're not like SLPP.
So after 8 years in opposition, now the APC, they do some of them things. Don't
complicate it. The discussion was not time frame. The discussion was simple. Why is it that political parties, they tend for build more party offices when they're in power as opposed to when they're in opposition? It's not necessary again the years. The fact remains with the opposition, with the build political parties.
We can look at the source of funding for them massive political party offices them across the country. In name na lawyer Abdul Karim Kama from the APC publicity wing. We expect for be joined at the studio by Imran Sila. We be agree for join the program, but we not still see him yet. I want to welcome my other studio guest, Melvin Jan Mansari. Melvin, good evening and welcome.
Thank you very much for having me.
Would they look at this public debate? Why political parties they build more political offices during when they in power, and them party offices here can receive more attention than government projects them. Perhaps it not be in our studio, but we'll make example to plenty government projects that we don't forestall for over 5, 6, 7, 8 years, but political parties don't start building them party offices and don't complete them. We make instance to the current political party when the SLPP they in power don't build more than 8 or nearly 8 political parties when then they in power so now, and we don't see government projects like this EPA bill in front of this place for over 8 years now is still forestalled. With the audits building, we get different infrastructure projects and we look like they even though abandoned, but political party offices them, then they build them party offices them quick one and it is powerful than any government building around that area there. What do you think say now the issue, or what is responsible for that?
Well, thank you very much, Musa. I think by and large, now because of political parties, especially when they're in governance, what they can call the power of the incumbency, they get unlimited and unrestrained access to resources, especially finances. And also outside of that, if you look at the provisions in section 35, we make a must that political parties not only need for get offices, but they also declare, back to the point where you talk, their assets and liabilities annually. But for the fact that we get a lapse or a gap in the implementation of that law there on the side of the PPRC, I think political parties them don't decapitalize on that because of one, most of if you find out how then they do them party offices, then they now all my one show in financial strength, and in the midst of that, many people will celebrate, but beside the money that they come out for go into those projects, many people only ask about that, and many people only ask what is the ACC doing. So, because of access to resources is one, but also not forget political party basis. Then they use them now. Some well, sorry for say because I am also an ambassador of the ghetto, but some political parties then beat some ghetto themselves. What we know now this country by virtue of people that say they want to keep the youth man them together and all that, and we see waiting at some of the antisocial effects coming from some of those activities. So that's another thing. On the subject matter, when you look at comparative analysis on stalled projects, one of which is the audit building, we done there for close to 20 years, from APC to SLPP, Olomi and Oloma, on the same issue. You ask yourself, then you get so many projects. You ask yourself, what's happening? Why it's so fast with political parties? Because it's going to be fast with political parties because political parties don't get much bureaucracies. Unlike government, you have to go to procurement. Political parties, one man they can spend like Jagaban or Ibrahim Bangura for the APC or Cherikoko. And everybody's fine with that. But when it comes to governance, the red tapes, and also the source of funding. When it comes to political parties, they get businessmen there, then get other people of vested interests, corporate interests. We look at reports like one of the reports from IGR, which try to do a comparative analysis between politics and corporate world. It can for sure say you get politicians them and business people that were conflicted by virtue of businesses the way that they do, and they not disclose them to the public, and ACC not for concern much about them. So if you look at those loopholes, for example, I can ask the question, Usai Jagaban pulling money, has he ever declared the tax return? Some of people in the vex. Of course, you know, because at the end of the day, if you don't know the source of the funding, you go see parties and they build fine building them, which is good infrastructurally, but the purpose is not the building. It's about the people already there and waiting at the purpose. And for political parties and for mobilization and all many other things.
You think say having access to money or build party offices the way they in power get any impact on the country economy or the national budget itself?
Yes, because if it's coming from the dark economy, you don't know what we are losing. Losing at the drug traffickers or money launderers and other people already use subterranean means for it's called the shadow states. You don't know because if they make more money from dancing and they more than what the state is making, you should be concerned because if not, we'll become a failed state or a pariah state as we've seen in many other countries. So we should be concerned on that front.
Lawyer IKK, before you come, we mentioned the party offices them where the current government or the ruling party don't build a bond, Kono Pujaun, renovate Freetown, build a Mashaka, we don't born Moyamba, Kailaun, and Falaba. According to them, the APC during the own term not being focused on political parties, but the SLPP at the moment focus for build more political parties. You tend to agree with that?
They are not presenting facts. I have done my homework. Let the APC and the SLPP show we almost party offices then get across the regions as sanctioned in the constitution. There is no clear information on that. And it's good that my good friend like AKK, I see one of my mentor them na public service, Dr. Sylvia Blyde and the Prism then this and a colleague, because she once described herself as an untouchable enigma. But the fact remains, if I ask lawyer AKK right now, almost party office APC gets across the country or the region, or I ask Imran, where I don't know if he's going to join or not, almost party office, it's not clear. Musa, 19.1 a credible institution I can fact check. So I think we can be edified on almost offices then get, because that is the bottom line, because the constitution say then forget party offices across all the regions. And if you see some man and also man they go bill, you ask what happened to that provision in the law? We say therefore we don't get presence. Some man they renovate. What happens to why it become dilapidated and who than be the one to be responsible? So yes, it talks about visibility of political parties, but it's good beyond that, because if somebody can't finance them building and they because of vested interest where we don't know publicly.
And do you think say the party then we will maintain some of them structures after we then go down go opposition?
ABC na unfinished building left na Makeni. Na Makeni?
Yeah.
Okay, now unfinished. It's interesting. Port needs to get back now unfinished, right? Barrister.
Yeah, we did the turning of the sword.
So I asked myself, it was supposed to be funded, Port needs to get by the Chinese, huge chunk of money, including PPIC itself will make objection back to who said the money they come on. And after APC come out of power, we see that building there is good barrister there. But important and yeah.
Okay, Melvin, I come to AKK. Me and Melvin here, a journalist. Melvin, we just suggest we said the money didn't come out. But from the political party perspective, even a member of a political party, how one can generate money for building political party offices and maintain them?
Firstly, the acts where they regulate political parties are very clear. When you read the act at section 22(1)(b), B2, it will tell you exactly what are the requirements of a political party and how we forget regional offices across the 5 regions. Safely, I can put Melvin to strict proof that there is no region Australia will not get APC presence. So I don't tell you, say, first we don't get 5 political parties.
So almost party offices.
That's where I'm coming now. They put Melvin again to strict proof thereof. There's no district in this country who will not get political parties.
Almost party offices.
And thus, if we get 17 electoral districts in this country, we get 17 political parties plus 5 regional offices. Let me say this to you.
Totally.
When you go,
17 plus 5.
Yes, 17 plus 5 is.
I don't get
a person.
So you don't know.
So what I'm trying to say is this. Like for Bo in particular.
Yes.
For Bo, we got 2 party offices there. As it is now. But you guys don't follow the trend. You know, say recently in Abo, we go do the launch na Abo Kenema Highway. Just opposite JJ Safine Fair Station. Go launch the regional party headquarters. Who the bill? It was in the news, all over the place. So that is when we do opposition. For refute that, say, we are a serious party, not like SLPP. You understand what I'm trying to say? As I'm talking now, the work is ongoing currently in Abo. Ikomodi. Then inside Bo Town, we go down Bemba Road, APC party office today. So just one great bulldog get for 2 party offices. Ikomode, you can inside McKinney. McKinney get party office just for go by Usum Field. That's the district office. The way Ikomode, you get the regional party office where they build now McKinney Maburuka Highway.
You don't done.
No, but wait, I just give you facts. That they tell you.
You are a barrister.
No, Melvin. Yes,
please,
Melvin.
I'm
Make
not
am.
giving
So street proof.
Yes.
I'm putting
Yes.
you on a fact check.
Yes,
Melvin, yes, Melvin. Give
You understand?
take a left.
Ikomode, you go Poloko. Poloko will get the district office. We get the regional office. As I'm talking to you now, Baibure office is under construction, renovation. Because they will host the almighty NDC.
Yes. Amos party.
Let me go
APC.
Kenima.
Yes.
Kenima, you will meet the party office right. Is it Anga Road or I don't know who's, but the party office in Kenima. He knows that. Go Kailan. We get party office na Kailan. Go Bond. We get party office na Bond. So I will safely tell you that the APC gets representation and party offices right across the 17 electoral districts in this country. But what is very important, and this is the argument for
In
today.
22 also.
This is the argument for today. You understand? Why is it that political parties tend to build more party offices whilst they in governance as opposed to when they're in opposition? And Melvin subscribe, please let me build this premise. And Melvin subscribe say 10 chances to 1 is because they are exposed to more resources, blah, 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 blah.
Agreed.
And thus, equally so, you want for equally fact check and make them probe further as to who exactly are these philanthropists and how they can get the money. Now, see the APC in opposition. I tell you, so they can construct now the regional party office for the southern region, right now, Kenema Highway. It's ongoing now. Recently, in Mashaka, Jagaban just done Mashaka party office. That's again in Poloko. Because you know, Mashaka they under Poloko, right? You see unveiling. We don't go unveil them. Ikomode, Jagaban, as recent as it is, it don't give 500 million for the construction of a party office in Bond district. It was all over the news. So that is telling you that the APC is a serious political party. We know they like SLPP.
Now
we the only time when they build party office now when they in power.
Now I ask you, plenty
So this is the sharp difference.
Incomplete, a lot of incomplete government projects them scattered all over the place.
And I don't answer.
Is it priority or political will?
And that is what I told you. Maybe sometimes you are making a repeat about
now,
because Melvin
now,
not be
okay, now, when you look at the Melvin make example of the audit building na Tower Hill.
I agree.
For over 10-15 years, APC don't come left farm. SLPP don't come left farm. The
Don't say APC
SLPP,
don't come left and now we start her. Like APC start that audit building.
but the APC still left farm.
No, we start her.
But that audit building.
This EPA building now we start her.
Oh, no,
Yes,
no,
but no.
Where is what they don't do? Government is
So this
continuity
is
for
so
heaven's sake.
this is the debate here. This is the
Government is
debate.
continuity for
So why
heaven's
would
sake.
This is
No,
the
no.
debate. This building
This is
for
the
over
alien
8
business.
years, it
Last
just
time I've done
this
that.
building for over 8 years just snapped it. But if you look at the number of political party offices, then we don't start, we don't complete.
During SLPP
Compare.
time to APC time. Oh.
So this one.
When APC didn't power, how many party offices? To the best of your knowledge, if you say will be.
But,
We don't build party
but
offices.
the SLPP
The
whilst
only big
in
project we
opposition.
undertake, now the turning of the sun are put in the streets and the regional office will stand for below done. The only thing we don't left find the regional office na McKinney na for just finish up for furniture and interior decor.
The office na
These are
McKinney.
just the
It
two
starts
giant projects
here
you
the
for
audit
political
building.
party.
Which one starts first?
Sir?
Who's here the audit building? Which one starts first?
They are both unfinished.
So McKinney still unfinished.
Unfinished.
From what the APC go position,
It's
finish.
still unfinished. I tell you now, I said that now we don't galvanize funds to the Pandua now.
Okay, with the number of
But let me anchor on. Musa, please. This is very serious. I repeatedly tell you, say, the APC is a serious party. We not to like SLPP. We're the only time that they build party offices, they win the kind of power because they feel say they get small money and then go one build party offices. We're inside opposition, so they build regional offices. But what's very clear now this. Now that the distinction between APC and SLPP now that when we come, we prioritize work. We not prioritize building of party offices. This is how I make zero.
so is the APC
In
concerned with
2007, to running down to 2010 to 2011, before the election in 2012, the best minister for 3 consecutive years for Awol was Minister Almami Petito Kuruma. It turned Sierra Leone works here.
So the APC concerned about the number of political parties, the number of political parties where the ruling party they build, and these are not only buildings; they are massive buildings.
No, we are not really too concerned about them. You know why? And I said it here in passing. The SLPP has failed, and they have failed the people of this country abysmally. Now, what are they doing as a last resort? Is to consolidate that of their very small number of supporters, that it will be so devastating for them that they have been in power for 10 good years, so it may be, and yet still they can still not even provide their people a party office where they can sit and drink attire. The people are going to go so.
So you think
but for 10 years, you know, it will build party office now, Matru John. Now, after when will they take over power in 2028?
State resources involved in these buildings?
This is the beautiful part of it. The act, in fact, the act particularly deny the use of state funds for finance political parties. So I cannot make an allegation of that until if I am privileged to facts. Because the act say is so prohibited for make you use state funds for run campaigns or run your political party. That's why me where they come at this platform there, bruh. I know they just cancel no more. That is why if you notice me, I always don't take invites if I'm not prepared for them. Because I know I will be asked spot-on questions. So I have to read extensively. I have to do my research. So that I don't want to say things and people say that man not talk safe like lawyer. So therefore, if I attempt to say yes, they are using state funds, he who asserts must prove. So until and unless I have that proof, I will not make that statement. But one thing that is very, very undone and is unlawful, now for make you there in governance and use state resources for fund or sponsor your campaigns or run your political party. And that is why in the APC tenure, building of political parties has never been an object of the party. It has always been individual driven.
But this individual who is working in government.
I give you an example. Victor Bokari for Nangiwi, the time when them born with party office na Mabo, Nango Giwi in Os. After I left APC, I pull them back now. You don't see it? For say we not below, we not use state resources for doing. But we don't go rent back. A commodity. Victor what again? Where give we party office? More Jusu, give we party office na bond. Where come on SLPP where can APC give in party office in Os, say let turn party office na bond. Where SLPP can them born.
Okay. Yeah.
So that is beginning to tell you that the APC is too mindful. Dr. Minkai Luba, na in build party office na Magburka, Tonkolili district. Dr. Kelfara Mara, na in build party office na Tahama, SLPP Bona, 2023. So this is telling you, those projects, Jagaban recently Mashaka, na in build party no safe. So for we, building a party office is not a priority. This is what I want to zero on. When we take over governance, we will not be promised the people of this country so they can build for their party offices. No. We promise the people of this country so they can work for the betterment of Australia. Provide infrastructure where everybody they benefits from.
I come back to you, Lawyer AKK. Today, the program question time, we ask very critical questions. Why political parties in office tend for build more parties during when they're in power, and then project here, they attract more attention and the party offices and they complete quick ahead of some government project that we don't forestall. We expect still for be joined in the studio by Imran Silla, where we don't agree for come as part of the SLPP communication team, but we still don't see him yet na the program. I can tell you, Melvin, is this a worrying trend? Because we see people they give to the party during when they're in power and then they in government offices them. Meanwhile, perhaps the office where it go work for na rent their rent, but it donate money for build party office.
Interesting, because we now get the empirical facts. Honorable Bundu the last time they talk say APC gets accountability issues alleging that 8 billion was not accounted for and all that. And Fatima, the first lady, they talk about post convention is saying that the first time after one of them post where it
They
go
raise funds.
wait not to that I want say sir. He say we're gonna meet at the first time and do financial reports updates at the meeting and half. I say governing party financial reports whereby rights na a statutory provision in the law na by efforts. I wonder why. So Musa, to your question, it's serious. It's serious because if political parties cannot be accountable, how can they be able to run governments accountably? You know, everybody celebrates when they go spend for bill. And for me, somebody they say the reason for them political party office then they will tell you now for administrative purpose. But if you look at the time where we live now, they are for campaign purposes, Musa. You ask, why not done the office then all this while? Or why not do the construction all this while? Or why not complete? Wouldn't that be the timeline for the start and the completion? So in the absence of the information and everybody wants to say, I get the party support. Is that the essence? The essence is not that. The essence is by virtue of the law, before you exist as political party, you forget presence across all the regions. That's what the law is saying. So whether they bill not to favor. For me as an opinion journalist, I'm concerned about where the source of the money, and the political party is there. Well, by virtue of the information I don't collect, I don't want to say I want to challenge them because they are too big, they are too old. But I wonder who's one part in the financial statements or statements of assets and liability public. Most you know more investigator than me. I don't know. Show me who's one part them, and maybe what I go venture
maybe
into that.
Perhaps the last time Mambu Bindao asked him for the party account, he say that to the members then they read them. So perhaps me and you know to member of the political party.
Hey, but Fatima, when a hardcore member, he say shock the first time they read financial statements. What is that saying? That they make a secret.
So for you, them party are for the accountability of who said they get them kopoya and how then they raise them party offices here.
It's called campaign financing all across the world. It's a global issue. If you don't know side the politician they pulling money, it's a danger for council, for parliament, or for presidency, because you don't know whether these forces behind the scenes are what we will call illicit sources. All right, I will tell you right now. I talk to a lot of people at home and abroad. People are skeptical as to how come certain amount of money they flow. It's called illicit financial flow, and it is believed by reports coming out from not only State Department but other credible international institutions that Sierra Leone is a hub for illicit financial flow. So if you get a situation where we get people like Just Like Jackass and others, where them believe for be barons, and imagine if they are bankrolling politicians, it get implication on elections. It also get implication on governance, because election are the domot for governance. It can open, it can lock. Like right now, where APC defects for opening the domot so now into governance and still in political mode. So imagine if somebody is in governance and that person is financed or financially backed or bankrolled by somebody with since they didn't Interpol red list. So it gets serious because we get countries like Haiti, we got other countries them like we want Felipe Rodrigo Duterte of Philippines in campaign where we win election on. This is important, Musa. Now the war on drugs and illicit financial flow. At the end of the day, it succeeds small but it backfire. But there's another issue. I think it was Guinea-Bissau where they make coup because of the sweating. The government is complicit when it comes to their it's called the dark economy or underground economy. So it gets political, it gets social, it gets so many implications, but economically, we for be concerned who said them money are the commodities and who said them politicians are pull them money because at the end of the day, the one that will give them the money, if they win, then they will control them behind the scenes.
But we already see party offices built and opened. Then just, we go open political party office. Nobody ask how the party raise this fund. Is this from the party cover on an individual bill and for them on a contribution from the district? You think say don't reach time for me to begin ask them questions here to politicians?
Yes, because corruption bokuna the country, and if you look at the audit reports, waste is huge. So if man and go instead of them do their work the way they appoint them for our government, complete them project, then they left hand and they go make they go cut you on kind of political party affairs. You have to say the allegiance lie. From party or from governance. And I think say the political class and that balance they don't for keep. What's the difference between politics and what's the difference between governance? You cannot use governance as the debt. You cannot use politics as the detriment of governance, especially if you we provide water or light, or for done audit service building or EPA building or national stadium or Lunge Bridge, but yet still you go cut your car, go build big fine house. Of course, this is not saying that they don't need to have it. But you can have this when the people that will put you in power don't get. So it just expose the greed of the political class, and it also they reveal that the people for no way to with pan, because at the end of the day it's about the political party, their interest. For example, President Biyo Komi say we go use the money that we come up from
the proceeds from the fight against corruption
for ultra modern medical facility. Where? AKK they laugh. But again, if you go to the APC also, it's clear that if APC not be done, then the government and not be done the house. Now opposition and go down the house. So it shows that administratively, it depends on who say it turn the coin. Because you ask yourself, who say SNPP been the opposition where Wallace Johnson street office, the glass all been broke, the building all the paints all been on the photo. Who said them been there? It speaks
but
to the border.
It is massive with lifts.
Yes, because they have access to unrestrained access and nobody's asking. And that's what we are saying. It's called follow the money. There's a global project on that. Follow the money. Who say politician, businessman, and defend the money. In Sierra Leone, we are constrained as journalists for doing deep investigation. But if you are finance, you can do follow the money. I've been following the money on a number of politicians in this country. I cannot name it because it's confidential. But I will tell you, we get so many politicians than I also, where by rights they are conflicted. I don't have parliament for long years. I see how some man are parliamentarian, now you do procurement or ticketing. Some man are parliamentarian, conflicts of interest. And by right, you for declare your interest. In Sierra Leone, we also get something we're missing. Now we are player in the turn referee. By right, if you are a lawmaker, you cannot be a lobbyist at the same time. Because we don't get lobbyists, then some lawmakers are lobbyists. It's a conflict of interest. It's a new form of corruption. But you ask ACC as to. For me, if you say ACC for don't issue a statement on probing the APC on that allegation from Honorable Bundu that 8 billion is missing after a forensic audit. If you say ACC for don't look at First Lady's statement, say outcomes.
But you think that the ACC get right for going into political parties?
Yes! The money political parties then they make that public funds. They are foreign on behalf of the people because the members.
But they are members.
Yes, they are.
Tell you say members they are okay.
They are Sierra Leoneans. Hey, if you get member of them, you can go begin ask Honorable Bundu. This is exactly you are coming to the point because political parties them with democracy not advance so much that the quest for internal democracy, and this is the danger. If political party not able for only self accountable internally, there is no way that political party can best govern.
I wish Imran Silabi did at the program for ask how the SLPP able to build about 8 political parties within 8 years, and whilst government projects them like the EPA building and other one them still map no progress. But I get AKK at the studio from the APC. Would they talk about the source of their money they come in for political parties? Them Melvin's talk about bankrolling. The APC in any way during one term na office, person don't come say, "I they build this for get a favor from the political party," and build offices or support una in any way in terms of infrastructure?
You see, the difference between APC and SLPP and our party is a serious party. We party so serious to the fact that if you don't take time, now it make them find it difficult. So you see, Kakaskata say you are making grab money to make not meet APC again, make APC all die. Jimmy Batilo Sunga say you don't want to see APC again. President say anybody who support APC na bond they die early money.
So it's APC na bonus good.
That's the point. That's the point. When you have serious people at the helm of affairs, then they outsmart you in any way you think. The APC, how they get funds, may I answer this straight? It's through our membership dues, and it's by CADA. Now listen, as it is now, for make you apply, we will do by election soon. For security reasons and other purposes, I'm not going to tell you. But let me just give you this in argument form. As it is today, we don't get 3,485 people. We don't contest for run for party positions at constituency level. And each of them people there, for no exactitudeness, I don't want to give exact. Let's say for argument's sake, each of them pay 100,000 per application form. Calculate down the times to 3,000 some hundred. That are constituency level.
Sir, I have a reservation. I'm
no,
going to take a divergent view.
Yes.
Like the APC, like SLPP. I'm going to take a divergent view.
Melvin, Arekam, like, just yes.
In commodity, we just don't do membership drive. Where we membership card now, one of the best membership cards in the sub-region. For which each of we can get a barcode, we just need anything as you scan the barcode, all the details and they everybody they pay for that membership card. Let's say for argument's sake they pay for 10 leons. We have over 2 million followers in the APC. We can't carry members, calculate standing. As minimal as 10 leons. You come on and say now you don't take the membership card. You don't subscribe your monthly dues. And now don't forget the APC get 5 or 4 cadres. You have ordinary member, you have patron member, you have ordinary member, patron member, distinguished gantry patron, and then by donation. And then we members of parliament and we and we councillors, and they pay back different funds. More when they're in our offices. When it's like all this money there is, how much money would they make per month as a political party? That tells you this is a serious organization. Fiscal discipline a must in the APC. We don't mismanage. Okay. But what's it very clear?
So I just want the open phone line. Yes, quick one.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, 077981981. Call and make a contribution inside the program question time. As we wait for calls, you can round up on you thoughts we be in the try for see. Yes. I say they round up on you thoughts we try for see.
For me, I just run through like waiting Melvin reference with Honorable Ibrahim Bundu. The APC gets what you call internal checks.
Okay, we'll get a caller on the line, and your name and we said the call from.
My name something. I call from Kenema right now.
Okay, from Kenema, your contribution.
Yes. I just want to refer to AKK. AKK, according to the political parties act, can you confirm this with your audited accounts? Then we will show what they say correct. If we can just have the audited accounts, the display, and if not to see there, how we will access them. So tomorrow we can come in the form of fact check or check the factory say, then we can say yes like this. But we see this here right now. For instance, you say you have over 2,000 registered membership. But how can you confirm that? Given the fact that if you take the total population vote of the country, even we try that from 2,000 membership registered, are you sure? What are the details? Who's only going to reference point of view? Also,
APC
I'm not sure if at this point in time, if that's what we're supposed to be talking about. When we see the global crisis happening now, it's how can we have a constructive discussion? How can we get a well position for protect ourselves against issues like this? What is happening now? How can we ensure we get so not about what party house. So I'm sure if the political parties they produce the audited account, it's sufficient enough for PPRC use those accounts to audit them and know which one get unexplained wealth. And in financial, then they can provide an update. But I'm not sure this argument without an audited account be verified by the professional will be advised. And lastly, I will ask him to confirm the name of the auditor, external auditor.
Okay.
For the account. Thank you.
Thank you very much for a call from Kenema. We get another caller. You name where the call from. Please don't limit them to 1 minute so more people will call.
Ali Abdulkader from Freetown.
Yes, Ali Kada.
I talk on behalf of SFPP.
Okay, Kada.
Glad the way Honorable AKK in the podium. They don't already talk, say, then get over 2 million supporters. And they pay 10 million. The same goes to SFPP. We get supporters them when are ordinary members. We get supporters them when are patrons. We get supporters them when are chief patron, grand chief patron. No matter what you go say, SFPP is in power now. If SFPP is in power, definitely the supporter them, even the one they will not the work, the past that big effort they go the big, therefore able to pay them 10 million.
Okay.
So anything where SFPP want to do as a political party, therefore able to do.
Okay.
So sometimes the way people that they attack them political party, if they talk about corruption, let them go direct to the governor, not go that back. But to SFPP, anything we want to do as a political party, who for able to do. Somebody say, oh the opposition and broke the party office. Do you not know that because broke the party office? Now APC attack with party office, and then vandalize the party office. Now UN, now they go make the party office back. After that, we self-make them. We continue for maker. So if we're in governor, we all they get small money. We not for make with party office. We get people there they do business. We get for go thief, or they get for go thief money in the government. We can make with party office. So sometimes, then journalists, when they talk, when I mind when I was there, when they talk about we the politicians. Not so everybody are criminals. If we talk about journalism, we don't talk about some things that we don't have in this country.
But what about the many? What about the many unfinished? What about the many unfinished national projects? We having conversation.
Not to everybody that thief man.
Okay then. Thank you very much.
Not to all politicians that thief man.
Okay then. Thank you very much.
We are not going to use this word. We all not going to be corrupt. Not to all politicians are corrupt.
Okay then. Thank you.
I think we're in politics, so we all like everything about corruption no more because we're not politicians there. No, but with the big.
Thank you.
With the big too.
Thank you very much for your contribution inside the program. We'll get another caller. Your name is where the call from?
Hello, my name is Sylvester James. I come from Watalo.
From Watalo, your contribution.
Okay, like we the APC party, like AKK type of talk, like very serious party. Prove that. Them are there. Individual who come on a street and kept between SLP and APC, with the APC to flex the back the water to see during the times of rally. So kudos to lawyer AKK for the grateful contribution that he put in. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Please don't keep the call them short and so more people they call you. Name yourself call from question time.
Yeah, good evening. This is a concerned citizen from Gloucester.
From Gloucester, your contribution.
No, when I love the member other thing now for the talk now the media and now these two parties they have to say good listen there every day and the issue they know they don't. No remember about what I know the fuel don't go up or business so that kingdom for good okay but politics not turn order of the day now this country here now. Logo the talk about other thing. This APC SFPP now twins there. Nobody know wherever come up and compete. When they not corner, they talk fine, but when they can public.
That calls don't drop. And we come to we studio guests. Them lot of calls them don't come inside. I pick 2 more calls and can a studio for a round up. You name also a call from question time. Hello.
This Naibia from Mokel.
From local contribution.
I listen to program. I know the president of Musaloni.
We know they look at the president's statements. We they look at the other topic. You never said a call from.
Hello.
Yeah, you never said a call from.
Mr. Koa.
From Mr. Kowai contribution.
From wherever I tell you, you see, what you the office of Boku, because anybody they contribute for everybody one stand election. They contribute. They spend the last penny because we can't die like corruption. 9 days, they bill Boku office is good. Dairy.
Yes, I'll get you.
When they come, any parliamentarian who is in a parliament, they get money for development in Istanbul. That's what it be. Why is it the government increase the salary? Madam, you guys increase the salary. Boku one. Now you government NRA money for business people, for people. All the NRA, they can increase them. You know.
Okay.
City council no go talk.
Okay.
City council na the most weighted institution in this country.
Thank you.
The amount of houses wey dey increase for place the rate e go good.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much from Moyamba. That now we last caller for tonight. We sorry we're not going to pick more calls them again. The phone they blink, but we're not going to pick calls them again. Melvin, we get 4 minutes. You get 2 minutes for roundup.
Thank you very much for inviting me, and Fambolana, thank you for our inputs, and to Mr. Kowa. Definitely, some of them indeed disband because of the expect where they're going to power and can abuse power. So that should be looked into by the ACC. On the concerned citizen, forget about APC and SLPP. Of course, it's important for forget about them, but the line between politics and governance is so thin. So in Sierra Leone, we're not able to keep separated. So we get for concern about them because APC in our government in waiting, SLPP in our government in governance or participation. So we need to focus on them because our politics play get implications on governance. Well, whether APC plenty pass SLPP, as per the last disputed elections results, SLPP beat APC. Aliu, 2 million supporters of APC. Well, me, I want to see that document there. I go look for putting a request as to how much supporters actually in the records. Because me don't know whether the last Secretary General of SLPP be do handing over statements whether in the public or APC get any public documents on the number of supporters or the number of members. There's a difference between members and supporters, and even the membership in different categories. So we're not going to argue who that gets more member where they may not know almost member than they get. And this important, very, very important because Mr. Kamadi say audited accounts. I think it's the important issue. The issue of financial accountability and transparency, not the number on APC. SMPP system within our government, then they found wanting of that. And where lawyer AKK say APC not get external sources of funding, that is not entirely true. Because in 2017, PPRC itself may raise concern where Chinese government been provide $20 million for the construction of 7-story building na 27 Polton Street. Don't forget about the land where we get ala. But the Chinese, I wonder. Ask yourself, APC $20 million Chinese funded project. What's happening with the project? Of course, the Chinese them give conditions say if they lost power, they only put money.
Okay, Melvin, then our discussion for another day. Melvin, AKK, quick one. We'll round up the program.
I tell the callers plenty thank you. The one that then compliments me say I will continue for do the good work while they do so for this country. For me, really, I don't get too much of a political lens. I want always serve Sierra Leoneans to the best of my ability. But one thing we're very clear now that the APC serious past SLPP. Now it's so
is that an opinion?
It's not an opinion, it's fact. So like
somebody go say it's an opinion.
Wait Melvin say. Wait Melvin go allow me now.
So you want to stand for him?
So basically, one thing when Melvin talk, he say, I go talk about membership, or even the political parties, they not be the member there. That again, I go take an exception to that. APC will sabi members, they all. Anybody in the APC post will sabi. Because that is why, if you notice, When after Peter Contake we go in our court with regards to membership data, blah blah blah, the court rule clearly. And I mean, even when we see we can start with lower level elections, we ask for anybody who don't get existing membership, come and verify.
Okay.
And see now we get an intact register. We are the safely tell you say the APC is above 2 million membership.
Somebody they ask
Bona fide.
Somebody they ask una whether the audit una accounts.
Fine. This is a beautiful one. As somebody asked say, well, blah blah blah. The APC, not for all Sierra Leoneans, they will understand it's very clear. I am very blunt about it. If you want to become a member of the APC, belong to the member, come buy form, come apply for being member. No, listen.
We not get time. We not get
but
time.
This is a very serious point.
Yes, we not get time.
So
but somebody they ask.
Ask we say, what's now an audited account will give you? No, it is for APC
So
members. And what's very important, listen. The regulatory commission where they on top of when a PPRC for every financial year would they submit to them audited accounts.
Thank you very much for joining me in the edition of the program, and we want to apologize. We want to apologize. We want to apologize to we listeners and viewers. Them say we are now say we get Imran Silana the program for represent the SLPP. Please, guys. So we not get time again, please. And we announce to the. Una thank you for come. We be announced we get Imran Silana the program, but we not able to get him and they been consent for come, but till last minute he not agree come, he not show up and not tell with the reason. Plenty thank you to me production team, Cherno Jalo, Michael Sambola, we produce the program, and plenty thank you to DJ Cliff for technical support and Mary Kamara Bangura for making us live. So tell them Musa Kamara they say bye bye.
Of celebration where they make you man and they think I'm say something for them better. I be still under British colonization.